Hi, this is Wildman. I did 7.5 years in American State Penitentiary, and today's story is about making gloves in Kingman and why I made the gloves and what happened. Basically, I was in Kingman for 3 years. I had a good job. I was dog training. Basically, we were in our own. There was 8 of us in our own little wing, and we had a door, and we could open it, and there'd be a little yard just for us personally. And we'd have these dogs. There'd be 8 dogs with us, and each one of us would train it. And every day, all we had to do was the people who'd come in, like who adopted the dogs. Basically, these dogs were going to get put down unless someone had trained them and put them back where someone could adopt them, because they were like unruly dogs or whatever, and people didn't want to know them and they were about to get put down. And the charity who were working with the prison system at the time thought that no, unhealthy dogs should get put down, which I totally agree. So anyway, they'd teach us, they'd have ladies come in and they'd teach us how to like walk, sit, stand, do it all with your hand. Because basically 90% when you're talking to a dog, it's sign language, hand language. But yeah, so I had this really good job. Well, I went to the canteen one day, and one of the lads from the other side I'd been in Florence with, he said, look, there's some shit going down on my side. I said, why, what's up? He said, well, we've just had a kite from the hall via SMU that the head, I'm not going to mention his name, but the head at the time had been collecting the money. Basically, you do like Powerballs and you do like lotteries and you do stuff. People pay a stamp to get to win. So like a NASCAR lottery, everyone pays a stamp and you pick a driver, and whoever gets Dale Earnhardt Jr., whoever generally wins. So they get 20 stamps, and then but there's 43 NASCAR drivers, so there's 23 left. You get to keep 3 stamps for doing it, and you give 20 stamps for the brothers who don't get the, because they don't actually have the luxury of getting stored every week. They can only get it at a certain time. So this gets converted into money on their books, and that's how you show love, you know what I mean? So anyway, I thought, oh, fucking hell. I said, so what do you want me to do? He said, well, your gloves and your beanies. He said, there's me and another guy who's going to actually roll the head up. And I said, he's fucking huge, the guy. He said, all right, we've got it covered. And what happened, the whole of the yard was actually fed up with this guy, but he was a really big bruiser, and no one actually wanted to say anything to him. But it had come down, and these 2 young torpedoes decided they wanted to do it. And I'm thinking, fucking hell, rather you than me, because this guy's fucking huge, man. He just like, wasn't stead or anything, but as soon as that yard opened, he'd be fucking on the fucking bars, and he'd do them fucking, where like you look like your Jesus like that, and it's dead wide angle, and he'd just be fucking doing one on the back and then one on the front, and he'd do hundreds of them. Fucking hell, I couldn't even do one. But anyway, so this fucking guy's gonna get filled in, or the 2 torpedoes are gonna get fucked up. So what happened was, he said, listen, will you make me a pair of gloves, 2 pairs of gloves and 2 pairs of 2 beanies, and we'll give you 5 cans of tuna, 5 packs of tuna. I said, no, I'll do it for fucking free, mate, if it's a good cause, man, fuck it. So I made it, and then as they were going to get their chow, generally we'd wait 10 minutes and go and get ours. Well, I'd go pill call too, so I went to pill call, nipped in while they were in chow, sat down with them, and then you got a guard going up and down, 15 minutes, you got 15 minutes to eat, then you're out and the next people coming in. So I palmed the fucking stuff over to them, didn't think nothing more of it, went back minding the dogs. I didn't think nothing had come up on top of this. Well anyway, about 8 o'clock that night we were on yard, we were walking round, it was open till 10 o'clock the yard, and fucking the buzzers went down and we looked, you could see, because in Florence, in Kingman, sorry, there's 4 yards. There's north 1 and 2, south 3 and 4, and there's a fifth one. It's a prison within a prison in the middle of it, and that's like why I say it's a prison within a prison, because we've all got fences round us, but they've got a double fence round them. That's for the people who've been in the hole and come out, and they don't want to put them back on the same building they've been in, so they put them in there. So we're all locked down. I'm minding the dogs, and I'm thinking, oh, nothing of it. Kind of knew what's going on, but I didn't think much more of it. It gets to about 12:30, and like fucking, they come storming in and drag me out of fucking bed, and cuff me. They cuff me, and they put me in the hole. I'm thinking, what the fuck hell is this about? So they put me in the hole, and I'm in the hole for 38 days. I'm in the hole for, and they wouldn't tell me what it was about. They wouldn't tell me anything. And then the young lads would come in. When you go and exercise in the hole, they let you in, and you're in a little fucking cage. I'd say it was like 12 foot by 8 foot, and you just walk around, just walk around. But you can talk to the guy next to you. So we're talking, and I said, what went down? What actually went down was, these two lads went up to the guy, Roman, fuck it, I'll name his name, because it happened, it's truth. They went up to the Roman and said, look, we're moving you off the yard. And he laughed, and he started swinging on him. So these two lads went into him, did the best they could. And the gang of the younger lads were just like, were supposed to like not do anything. Everyone was that sick of him. They just piled in, and they just beat the fucking shit out of this Roman. They beat the fucking shit out of him. So like, these get arrested, and then the fucking, it's street charges now. The police are there now, and they're taking every individual, and they're fucking asking questions and all that. Fuck knows what happened, but it come up that the people who did it was wearing a beanie and gloves. Well, there wasn't too many people in the fucking prison making beanies and gloves. Fuck knows how they got onto me, but they got onto me. So they put me in the hole for 38 days. Couldn't charge you with fuck all, because they couldn't prove it was fucking me. But I ended up actually losing my dog job, being in the fucking hole, and nearly street charged. So you gotta fucking think. And I was pissed off, because I'd already trained one dog for 16 weeks. And then at the end of it, you go to a little thing, and you see the person, and they come and pick the dog up, and you explain to them, hi, this is Kelly, and dislikes and likes, and like, you know, whether they're good with other dogs or not, or whether you think that they should be, like, they're okay with children and stuff. And they adopt the dog, so it makes you feel good. To lose that over fucking letting fucking couple of lads roll someone up even though we needed to do it was a stupid fucking me. I was pissed off at the time, because then I'm back on the fucking dorm, got no fucking job. It's nice to have a fucking dog next to you, you know what I mean? Looking after someone is nice in prison. It gives you the sense of accomplishment, and like, I lost it just for fucking making a pair of gloves and beanies. So yeah, that's just one little story I'd like to tell you. It's I'm Wild Man. I'd like to hear from your comments. Love or hate me, don't really give a fuck. But just, yeah, just giving you experience there. Thank you.